Welcome to the United Independent School District Magnet Portal process. In this portal, it will provide you with information on how to register and log in to create an application to apply for one of the magnets at United Independent School District. The Magnet Program information. The District Magnet High Schools offers unique educational opportunities and experiences that cannot be found in the district's regular high school program. Students have access to specialized curricula that investigate and explore today's career choices. The district shall provide magnet school enrollment at one of the 3 district magnet schools for students meeting eligibility criteria. District Magnet Schools. J.B. Alexander High School, Magnet for Health and Science. United South High School, Academy of Global Business and Advanced Technology, and United High School, Engineering and Technology Magnet. And if you would like more information about these 3 different magnet campuses and information, you may go into these brochures that are here in the bottom of your screen. We have here the brochure for United High School Magnet, Engineering and Technology, the brochure for the United South High School Magnet of Global Business and Advanced Technology, and here you have the brochure of Health and Sciences at Alexander Magnet. These brochures will provide you with additional information that you would need in order to understand the programs and what it offers. In order for you to apply to Magnet, you must register, and right here in the right-hand corner, first-time visitor, use the register button. Once you submit your registration, use the login button and start your online application. So before we continue, we need to make sure that we understand that we have the tab for register and the tab to log in. We must register and create an account before we can even log in and create our application. Other information that's very important for us to remember is how to apply. We click on this tab, and here's going to give us some information on how to apply. Here's the process. Number 1, register. Click on the register button, complete and submit the registration form. Number 2, log in. Log into the site with your email and password. Number 3, create. Create your online application by clicking the My Dashboard tab. Number 4, save. During the call for applications period, your application can be saved as draft until all the required information is completed and attachments uploaded. As each section is complete, you will see a check mark appear in the Category tab when the application is saved. At any time, you can download and print your application by clicking on this icon in the Application Summary section. And finally, you submit. On completion, submit your application as final. Download and print a copy of your application for your records by clicking on this icon in the Application Summary section in the right column. Note: if an update is required prior to the call for application period, you can make an update and resave as final. And if you have information or questions about our program, please contact us at UISD Advanced Academics Department at 956-473-5244 or email us to magnet@uisd.net. We are ready now to register. So we click on to this tab right here that says register, and it's going to direct us to this screen you see here. Register. Please complete the registration information below. Your username will be your email address. Once you submit your registration, you will receive a confirmation email from magnet@uisd.net. Be sure to check your spam folder if you do not see the confirmation in your inbox. Required information is marked with an asterisk. So just a friendly reminder that we need to go through this process before we even start our application. And the login information with the registration details is with the student. Login profile, student email. So in this section, the student will type their campus or UISD email that they have, Then they create a student password, they type it here, and then the student will confirm their password and they type it here in order for it to be saved. Our recommendation is to always write down what your login profile will be, which is the student email and the password they will be using. We do not recommend for you to be creating different registrations. Only create one, and if you have a question or concern, please call us at 956-473-5244 or send us an email to magnet@uisd.net. Now we continue. Once the student has inputted this information, now we need some information on the contact information. Student's first name, so here will be the student's first name, the student types it. Student last name, the student will type it here. And then we have here a section that says student UISD ID number. And you type it here. But if the student is not a UISD student, non-UISD students use the last 5 numbers of their social security number and they go ahead and type it here. Once you have inputted all the information in the login profile and contact information, you place a check mark here where it says, I am not a robot, and you click Submit. Now that we have registered, we are ready to log in. So we're going to press on this tab that says Login, and this pop-up window will pop up. Log in to the UISD application system. Welcome to the UISD application system. Please enter your email address and password to log in. If you are a new user, please register first. So here, you're going to type in your email address that you registered with and the password that you registered with, and then you click on Login. We have logged in to the United Independent School District Magnet portal, and we are ready to start the application process. My Programs. To create an application, select the form from the drop-down arrow. To edit an application, click the Edit button. To view your application as it will appear to the selection committee, click the Download button. If you require assistance or additional information, please contact the administrator by sending an email to magnet@uisd.net. So here we go to where it says Select, we click, and we choose Admission Application, and now we're ready to create. Now you get this pop-up window, and in this pop-up window is the admission application. We are ready to begin the process. Please read all questions carefully and answer as completely as possible. Required information is marked with an asterisk and must be completed in order for your application to be considered. Your application must be submitted as final by 11:59 p.m. Central Time on January 24th, 2024. If you require assistance or additional information, please contact the Magnet Program Administrator by sending them an email to magnet@uisd.net. Before we continue with our application process, I would like to show you some information on the right-hand corner of your screen where it says Application Summary. Here you're going to have some information about your application. The application deadline is January 24th, 2024. When you last updated your application status, when you can download your application, and the progress of your application. We also have resources, application resources. You can go into the website here, UISD or UISD Advanced Academics. And important key dates when the application opens, which will be December 8th, 2023, and when the application closes, which will be January 24th, 2024. And again, here's the contact information for UISD Advanced Academics Department. You have any questions, you contact us at 956-473-5244, or you send an email to magnet@uisd.net. So here you're going to see that you have two tabs, your Save as Draft tab and your Submit as Final. Anytime you're working with this application, but you are not ready to submit as final, always save as draft, just to make sure that you have your information saved and you can come back at any time before January the 24th to change, add, or submit as final. As you can see here, we're going to have some tabs that will be required information that needs to be submitted. We have the criteria, student, parent or guardian, uploads, and test dates. We are in our first tab, which is criteria. The criteria for this program, UISD Magnet School application process. Number 1. Complete and submit as final the student admission application and accompanying documents no later than January 24th, 2024. Number 2, you need the composite grade average of a B, which is an 80% for math, science, language arts reading, and social studies final report card in your 7th grade report card. And in January 2024, we need the report card for your 8th grade information, again, that has the 80% or higher for math, science, language arts, reading, and social studies. Number 3, you will need to attach a copy of your 8th grade fall term report card and a copy of your 7th grade final report card to this application. And number 4, you must take the COGAT on-site online, which is a reasoning and problem-solving test, as part of the admission criteria for entry into a UISD magnet program on one of the following dates: February 10th, February 24th, or March 2nd, 2024, and the testing time is from 8:30 a.m. to 12 noon. Once you have read this information, you're going to have a question. Are you applying to the UISD early college programs? And here you choose yes or no. Then what is your preference? We want to know what is the student preference in the magnet programs. I am interested in attending a UISD magnet school. The following are my choices in order of preference: my first choice, my second choice, or my third choice. So here you have the different magnet programs: Academy of Global Business and Advanced Technology at United South High School, Engineering and Technology at United High School, and Health and Science at Alexander High School. And you will choose here in the drop-down arrow which is your choice, your first choice, second choice, or third choice. And you go ahead and click, and you choose, and then you go into next. But if you decide to step out of this portal, then you may just save as a draft. And we continue on. And we can go ahead and go to next. Next is going to take you to the next tab, which is going to be the student information. Student profile. Are you currently enrolled in a UISD school? And you're going to choose yes or no. Then, what is a student UISD ID number? And you write here, you write down your ID number. And this pop-up window will pop up. You're going to write it in and it's going to self-populate some information. But if you're not a UISD student, it's okay because you can write the last 5 digits of your social security number. Then we continue to the student's last name. You type it here. The student first name, you go ahead and type it here. And if you have a middle initial. Then we continue to typing in the student gender. Then the student date of birth, when were you born? And you go here to the date. Then of course we have to input the information of the student middle school attending. Which middle school is the student attending to? The student email, and always remember that the student email would be the email that they have with UISD, so it would be the student email at uisd.net. The student race and ethnicity, and you're going to select from the drop-down arrow as well. Once you have inputted all the information here, you go ahead and you go to next. The next pop-up window is parent or guardian. So this is the information on the parents. Parent or guardian contact details. The name of the parent or legal guardian, and it's typed here. The parent's email, it's typed here, and please make sure that it's a current email and that we will be able to communicate with you at all times. Then the contact information, what is the street address you live in, the city, the state, your zip code, home telephone number, and if you don't have one, that it's okay. We don't have an asterisk, it's not required, but the mobile number where you can be reached, work number where you can be reached. Now, are there any other phone, cell numbers where parents or guardians can be reached during the day? You're going to choose yes or no. If you choose yes, then you're going to have an additional pop-up window and it will ask you to please input the additional phone numbers where you can be contacted. But if you choose no, then you have already inputted the required information and you go to next. Now we go to the uploads. Here the uploads are the 7th grade final report card. You will save it into your computer, choose the file, and insert it here, upload it, and then the 8th grade fall term report card that you will be receiving in January, you upload it, you choose your file, and you place it in here. Once that has been submitted, you are ready to save as a draft. Always remember to save and go on to your next tab. Once you get to the next tab, you're going to get to the date and test details. Date and test. A Chromebook or laptop is required to take the online COGAT assessment. Students can online test at their feeder high school since all magnet programs require the same type of testing. So just a friendly reminder that you're not going to go test at the high school that you want to be in for magnet. You're going to test at the high school you belong to because all the tests are the same. And we continue to please select the date and test administration site at which your child will test. And just to see that all high schools will have a testing site on February the 10th. We have United High School, 9th grade campus, United South High School, main campus, Alexander High School, main campus, and LBJ High School, 9th grade campus. So these 4 high schools will have February the 10th available for the students to test. If the student is unable to test on February the 10th, they have an option of February 24th at Alexander High School main campus or United South High School main campus. The students who will test at Alexander are those students who are in the North Feeder campuses, and the students who will test at United South High School are those students who are in the South Feeder campuses. And then we go on to the last testing day that we will offer. And it is at United High School, 9th grade campus on March the 2nd, 2024. And just a reminder, you take the test one time and one time only, so you're going to choose which date you will want. Always recommendation, try to go the first date just in case if there are any emergencies. Then of course we have the consent. Please download and upload the signed agreement. We have here the English version and the Spanish version. So we're going to click here on English. Once we clicked on English, it took us to this information, COGAT Online Assessment Parent-Guardian Agreement. Dear parents and guardians, assessments are a necessary tool by which we can identify students' strengths and weaknesses to better address their educational needs. These tools provide insights into students' academic achievement and abilities for adapting instruction to enhance all students' successful learning. COGAT testing is administered online at a designated testing site. Your child is scheduled to take the COGAT for the magnet programs on February the 10th, the 24th, or March 2nd, 2024. Our district has selected magnet teachers to monitor students while they are taking their online assessment. Email updates may be sent with specific testing times and procedures for the chosen online assessment in February 10th, February 24th, or March 2nd, 2024. We do have some terms and conditions. As a child's adult supervisor, you are responsible for ensuring the following. Test content is held as secure and confidential. The test instructions, items, practice items, and answers remain secure and confidential. Photographs, photocopies, screen captures, Verbal discussions, written comments, or other reproduction of any portion of the assessment are not permitted before, during, or after testing. Each of the foregoing is considered a breach of copyright and will be treated as such. Tests are only to be taken by the assigned student. Tests are not to be viewed by anyone other than the assigned student, and students are not to receive assistance on tests from any individual or resource, textbook, internet site, cell phone, texting, etc. while testing. And now we have the confirmation of agreement. My signature below confirms that I am the parent or legal guardian of the student. I consent to my student participating in the online administration of the COGAT assessment using the platforms and processes specified by school administration. I have fully read, understand, and agree to abide to the above terms and conditions regarding test security and testing practices and understand that they apply to my student and to myself. I understand and agree to follow all policies and procedures specified for this assessment. And finally, I further acknowledge that this electronic signature is legally binding. Once we read this information, we can download it, and here we have the student name, please print, parent guardian name, please print, and the parent needs to sign and date it. Once this has been completed, you go ahead and upload it and place it in this area here. You put the date and you save as draft. Once you have saved as draft, you're going to notice here that here in your tabs, I don't have any check marks. And I don't have the check marks here because I have not inputted all the information that's required. So if you look on your right-hand corner, I have been given an application ID number, and I have been given a status for the application, which is on draft, but there's no progress because I have not inputted the required information. But once the required information is put, you will be seeing check marks after each tab. Right here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tabs. Once we have those 5 check marks and all the information has been submitted, you are ready to submit as final. As you can see here, there's a pop-up window and it says, are you applying to the UISD Early College Programs? And you're going to press OK because you need to go back and fill out the information. So again, a friendly reminder, you have your application status summary here on the side with your ID number. This ID number is not a student ID number with the district. It is a Magnet Portal ID number. Here, the application status. Here, you can download your application to see how it looks and what information has been inputted. And here you see the progress of your application. If you need resources to explain further this magnet program, you may go into these resources of UISD or UISD Advanced Academics. And if you have any questions, you can contact us at UISD Advanced Academics Department at 956-473-5244 or send us an email to magnet@uisd.net. Once we have this information, we are ready to submit. But if you are pending some information, it's okay to save as draft and wait to submit as final until you are ready and have inputted all your information. But a friendly reminder, you have until January the 24th, 2024 to submit your application as final. If you have any questions, you can go back to your home button that you see here, and here you have all the information again. Now, if you need assistance with the Magnet Portal, here you're going to have the Magnet Portal process in English and the Magnet Portal process in Spanish. Also, you can go to how to apply, and it gives you more information there. So anytime you have to go back, you can either look at the videos, look at the brochures, or contact us at magnet@uisd.net. If at any point you would like to make some revisions or you would like to edit your application, always click on your dashboard Once you click on your dashboard, you will see a window that looks like this on your screen. And you will see the status of your application. It's going to tell us when our application closes. It gives us the ID number of our application. But as you can see here, we have three tabs: the Edit tab, the Download tab, and the Withdraw tab. If at any point you decide before January the 24th that you are no longer interested in applying to the Magnet program with the United Independent School District, you may withdraw your application. Once again, if you have any concerns or any questions, please send us an email to magnet@uisd.net. Once you have finished with your information, you go to your name that appears on the right-hand corner and you log out. And you see here the pop-up window. Thank you, you are now successfully signed out. You can return to the home, and here you see the home page where it has Magnet information, how to apply, and the tab that's very important, which is to log in back into your application so you can either continue your process or finalize your process and submit as final. Once again, if you have any questions or concerns, please contact us at UISD Advanced Academics Department by sending us an email to magnet@uisd.net.